Okay, I didn't intend for this to happen, but this is part 3. Still working on this pump. I took off this ring, came off right here. I'd call it a gasket. It had a certain amount of firmness to it I didn't like. So I went and looked to see if I had another one, which I did. I suggest you keep some of these washers and gaskets on hand, because you find yourself in here, it's staring you in the face. I could put it back together with that old one and it probably would work a while, but chances are this summer when everybody's playing, this thing will fail and start throwing water everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and put a new one in there. So there it is. Just goes on just that easy. You can toss this one away. I found this gasket under the pump. I'm thinking it might go under my sight glass. I don't know where it goes, but I found it. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can cram this motor back into the position and put the 4 bolts in, and we'll hit it with the electricity, see what happens. Well, I went to put this back together, and there's a gasket that fits right in the slot. See that slot? Slot that goes right around here. This gasket fits right in there. So I pulled it out. Let's take a look at it. And it looks pretty bad. It's not hard, and it probably would keep on working. But I went inside and found this one that was marked used, but it looks in a lot better shape than the one I'm using, because I don't know if you can see it, but the one I'm using has, see that crinkle on it? That ain't gonna work. That's gonna leak. It's got 2 or 3 of them around there that's deformed it. So if I'm lucky, I'm gonna be able to put this one in and see what happens. Okay, that's what it looks like. I got it in there all the way around. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's in there. And I'm going to, okay, I think we're going to wrap this up with a little bit of luck. I wised up and got me a ratchet with a 9/16 inch socket and a little bit of extension. Snug that up. Now the way that gasket's made in there, it's made so that it'll crunch up when you tighten this thing up. So you need to go ahead and get you some of those gaskets on hand, because when you pull this pump off, I advise you to change those gaskets. Now, if I hit the power, sounds like it's turning. I'm gonna put some water in there and see if it'll pump. Doesn't sound quite like I remember it sounding from last year. Okay, we'll check back.